guys, it's Miss Becca. I'm so glad you're here today. We are going to be making something awesome. We are going to learn how to grow our own salt crystals in eggshells. Let's check it out. Alright, first things first are the supplies. We need some school glue, Epsom salts, half a cup of water, food coloring, a paintbrush, and of course, some eggshells. We have carefully cracked our eggshells in half, as close as you can get it. And then what we did was rinse them very gently, and we soaked them in some soapy water. Once we kind of cleaned them out a bit, we're ready to go. We dried them off. It doesn't say you have to clean them, but we thought it might help a bit. All right, now in order to get our salt to kind of stick all the way around the eggshell, we're going to go ahead and take some of this school glue, and we are going to paint the glue inside the eggshell all the way to the edge. This way, hopefully the salt crystals will grow all the way to the edge of the shell rather than just in the bottom. I will warn you that it's not as easy as it looks. Really make sure that you're painting as gently as you can because those eggshells sure are fragile. So now that all of our eggshells are coated in the glue, we're going to take our Epsom salts and we're going to sprinkle it all the way around all 4 eggshells. Make sure that you're holding it very gently because it's still really fragile. Remember, your goal is to get some salts stuck to the eggshell all the way up to the edge. So kind of twist the eggshell around, kind of shake the salt all the way around all of the edges as best as you can. I shook some of the excess out into the other shells to avoid waste. Once we have salt really glued in each eggshell, we're going to go ahead and leave them there and let them dry while we go get the water ready. Head into the kitchen and get a pot to start boiling your water. Remember that we have half a cup of water, and we're going to go ahead and place it in the pot and turn the stove on high. I recommend an adult be present when you do this, just in case there are any accidents. Put the lid on your pot so that your water begins boiling a little bit faster. In the meantime, make sure you have your Epsom salts ready and on hand to go. You will need 3/4 of a cup of salts to put into your boiling water. I only have this 1/4 cup measuring cup. I need 3/4 of a cup. So let's think. How many scoops will I need to do? Anyone? Anyone? I will need 3 of those scoops. Make sure you have that ready and on hand once your water starts boiling. All right, now that it is boiling, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of our salts in at a time. So here's the first 1/4 cup, so that's 1/4. And I'm going to stir it around until it dissolves the entire way. Once it all dissolves, I'll go ahead and add the other 2 of these spoons. Now that our water is boiling, I'm going to go ahead and mix it in these cups with some food coloring. And since we have 4 eggshells, I thought it would be fun to do 4 different colors. So I'm going to go ahead and take these food colorings and just add a couple of drops to each cup. Let's go ahead and we'll add some blue food coloring to the blue cup. You only need a couple of drops. Then I'll add some yellow to the yellow cup, and so on and so forth. Now I'm going to be very careful and go ahead and add the water to each cup. Please make sure that you're being careful, as this water was just boiling, so it's very hot. Once the water's in each cup, go ahead and stir it together and make sure it's nice and mixed. So you'll notice now that there's 1 eggshell missing. That's because there was an oops and I crushed one. So make sure you have extra eggshells on hand just in case. Now let's go ahead and we'll carefully add our liquid to each eggshell. Fill it all the way to the top and then leave it be. Make sure that you have paper towel underneath to catch any of the extra liquid that might leak out. Now it's time for the hard part. You gotta set it and forget it. Leave them there for a while so that the crystals can start to grow. It could take a couple hours or it could take overnight. Check in with them every few hours to see if they're growing. Check these pictures out.